in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I've got the magic in me.
My name is Ronna Short, and I'm the Managing Director here at the Paperny Family JCC. It is often said that things do not happen by magic. This may be true, but when you have the strength and the determination of a community of people, you start to believe in the power of magic. The feeling of excitement, fascination, and wonder. I have seen with my own eyes the magic that happens when people work together. For over 40 years, the Centre has been considered the living room of the community, a place where everyone of all stages, ages, backgrounds, and beliefs are welcome. The JCC is not just a place to learn to swim, take a yoga class, or bring your kids to camp. It's a feeling that puts a smile on your face each time you walk through the Centre doors. Magic happens every day at the JCC. I want to thank RBC for seeing community as a priority, to our Houdini sponsors, BDO and Hartel Holdings for your support, to our fundraising committee for your hard work and idea sharing, to the Paperny family for having a vision over 40 years ago, to our amazing staff for your commitment and creativity, and to all of you for believing in the magic of the JCC.
What I think is magical about the JCC is making new friends. What I think is magical about the JCC is that I get to go outside in the forest.
What I think is magical is that we drop our kids off and you take awesome care of them and magically they appear again.
I love the village that we have here at the JCC. From babies to teenagers, our kids have been able to spend so much time and learn and grow.
The JCC is magical to me because as soon as I walk through the doors, I'm greeted by amazing people and an amazing Jewish community, and I always feel so safe when I'm there. The staff are amazing, and the JCC is where most of my memories have been made, and I can't wait to make more.
Hi, my name is Jim. My wife Elenita and I joined the Calgary JCC 5 years ago. We were looking for a facility with a swimming pool where we could swim lakes. We found much more at the JCC than just a saltwater pool with lifeguards. We've been members or guests at more than a few health clubs in the past. The JCC is definitely different than the rest. Sure, the facility, the equipment, the classes and trainers are superb, but there's much, much more. The cultural exhibits and performances, the ladies socializing at Karen's Cafe, the generosity of spirit of the Calgary JCC is everywhere. And it's one of those rare examples of the whole being much, much greater than the sum of the parts. Webster calls that synergy. We know it as magic. Now, if you're already a member, you know this. But if you're not a member yet, come join us and you'll experience the magic for yourself.
When asked to answer the question of what has been magical for us at the Calgary JCC, we turned to our adult children for assistance. In answering the question of what was magical about their experiences growing up at the JCC, responses focused on the many outstanding people and personalities, from daycare through birthday parties, sports programmings, and just being a place where people know your name, especially at Karen's Cafe, kid-friendly food made to order.
What could be more magical than now as Bubby and Zeta, we celebrated our grandson's first birthday at a pre-Pesach pasta night by Karen's Cafe. Everyone is all smiles, and the 1-year-old enjoyed the food as much as his parents' generation had before him, and still do. The magic for us has always been the multi-generational connections made across the ages and stages of life.
In more recent years, walking into the JCC on a Friday morning to be greeted by the sweet aroma of freshly baked challah. Nessie and her team are truly golden. And when Nessie and Kathy got together for a virtual PJ Library challah bake, it was magical that we did create freshly baked challah of our own for Shabbat, albeit not quite the same as what the experienced masters at Calgary JCC bake. We look forward to the JCC reopening and making magic for years to come.
Amen.
Because I get to play with my friends and do a ton of fun activities every single day.
Hi everybody. I've been asked to speak about what makes the JCC magical for me, and I'm delighted to do so. I'm honored to do so. My daughter and I were quite literally the first members. We moved from Winnipeg to Calgary 40 years ago, and the doors of this building had quite literally just opened. There used to be a tree here in the atrium, I remember. And my late husband was the first executive director, so the history is very, very long. What makes the center magical for me is the sense of inclusiveness. It truly lives up to its motto of "you belong here." My daughter, as some of you may know who are watching this, is a woman with a disability, and for many, many years the center was her home. She loved the pool. She loved coming here. And from the minute we walked into the building, everyone, as if on cue, welcomed her as if she were a princess. The lifeguards in the pool would go out of their way to make her feel comfortable and to answer other members' queries if there were ever any, and to thank her for coming and to shake her hand because she doesn't speak. And the number of friends that we made simply in the locker room by me talking to young mothers about Shula and her difficulties. I'm very, very grateful for it, because I think if she could speak, she would say her happiest times were spent here. And as for me, all my friends are from the center. The staff, people I chatted with in class, in the weight room, people who encouraged me through difficult times and cheered me on through good. So I'll be back very, very shortly, and I wish the center many, many more years of keeping the community unified.
Because he plays with my friends in swim.
Our family have been members of the JCC since coming to Calgary in 1980, with towing a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and JCC became like a second home for us. Kids spent a lot of time here. They effectively grew up at the JCC. We felt safe them being here and comfortable having them here. And now that they're grown up, we're empty nesters, and we're still coming to the JCC, enjoying the facilities, working out and socializing, and enjoying everything that the JCC has to offer.
And during the pandemic,
you were
working out 7 days a week through Zoom, so thank you, JCC.
Thank you, JCC.
I think JCC is magical because I have friends to play with.
Swimming.
I like the facilities.
And I think I like the diversity of the place.
I see my friends as magic.
I got the magic in me. Hey, I got that. Hey, I got the magic in me.